Today, we can actually compare air pollution here in Geneva to air pollution in Oslo, in the Arctic, in the Antarctic, in China. And this is because over the last many years, we have been able to develop methods for measuring and monitoring this thing, both physically on the ground and from the satellites and from the airplanes and the remote sensing or in situ remote sensing. And we are actually able to show that all these methods give us the same result. And this for me is really amazing and something that people don't really appreciate. Today you have a lot of technologies that you can measure, not only those that we use for scientific research, but you have also methods that people can use themselves. But what people don't appreciate is that you have to work with each method to actually show that it measures what the neighbor method does. So we have been working a lot to show that, for example, these low-cost sensors that are coming on the market that people can actually buy, that they measure the same thing as everything else, and generally they don't, but still it's not all black. We still can use them, they give us good information, but the main question is, why are we measuring? What do we want to do with the data? And this really tells you how can you use the data afterwards. So for me, the message is really like, imagine you are in your kitchen, okay? And you want to make a cake, and cakes are generally sensitive to how much flour you put in, if you put too little or too much, okay? So your kitchen weight is actually calibrated. Your measurement instruments, they are not always calibrated, so this is something we have to work for, so that not only the scientific community and the professional community, but also the people who can buy off-the-shelf instruments can actually have some belief in the results that they are getting out of the measurement instruments. Because if they cannot believe the results, they can't use the data for anything. So for me, kind of educating the public that not all measurements give you the same quality, and that the reason why you are measuring is actually quite important in terms of what type of instrumentation or what thing do you use to measure. That's really important for me.